Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday Medz Health Nuggets. I am your host, Tanisha Lawrence with Monday Medz Health and Wellness Ministry. So yes, we've been sharing the Mind Your Mind series and we talked a lot about how the mind is affected by so many different experiences that we have in our lifetime. And in a previous feature, we shared about how hormones can affect the mind. And we talked about PMS, specifically for women, PMS and PDD. Today, as promised, we will talk about menopause. Menopause. So, what is menopause, you may ask? Menopause is a natural biological process that occurs in women typically between the ages of 45 through 55, marking the end of the menstrual cycle and fertility. It is a significant life event that can bring physical and emotional changes. And as we talk about menopause today, we did talk about menstruation and PMS and PDD as we shared in the previous feature. Now, menopause is basically the flip of menstruation. And by that I mean, menstruation is the release of the egg monthly, which causes a flow of blood from the woman's body or from the woman's vaginal area. Now, menopause, simply put, is the cessation of that event. So menopause is where there's usually no more of that blood flow. And this may cause physical changes such as hot flashes and night sweats. It may also cause a dryness in the vaginal area, and that can cause pain during sexual intercourse. Or it may also cause disturbances in sleep. There may also be weight gain as the metabolism of the body slows down. Also, there may be thinning of the hair and the skin texture may change. As we did the contrast with menstruation and menopause and talked about the changes, so menopause can come with a level of emotional changes. So here are some emotional changes as a result of menopause. There may be mood swings and irritability, anxiety and depression. There may also be reduced or decreased level of libido, which is basically the energy and the drive to do activities. Also, there may be memory issues and difficulty to concentrate. As we do a contrast between menstruation and menopause, it is important to acknowledge that while menopause is the opposite of menstruation, menopause can carry on some of those emotional changes or some of those emotional manifestation that menstruation brought. So the mood swing and irritability, as we talked about in the last feature, that there may be excessive mood swings, especially for individuals with PDD, the anxiety and the depression that we talked about during menstruation, that can also continue in menopause. Menopause sounds like a combination of menstruation, that's the emotional part of menstruation, and also pregnancy. That's the emotional part of pregnancy. As we talk about memory issues and difficulty concentrating, for those of you women who have become pregnant, you would understand those symptoms of pregnancy. So here are some stages of menopause. There are about 3 stages of menopause. So there's the perimenopause stage, there's the menopause stage, and then post-menopause stage. So the perimenopause stage is the transition period leading up to menopause. So that is premenopause. So the doctor may say to a woman that she's premenopausal. So her period may be reduced and she may start feeling hot flashes and even a greater level of mood swing in the premenopausal stage. So the premenopausal stage, a woman may go through the premenopausal stage for a few years before actual menopause. So menopause is the point to the last menstrual period. So it is calculated from the last menstrual period. That's when you would be in menopausal stage or the menopause stage. Now, post-menopause, that's the years following menopause. How do you actually say when menopause ends, right? But that's an interesting question that or doctors and medically trained individuals could share more information on. So as we talk about menopause and minding our mind, as a woman, we know that our bodies go through different stages and phases. Our minds are also affected by what our bodies experience. So we talked about mood swings. Mood swings are derivative of estrogen, that's the hormone estrogen fluctuations that affect neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. So, for instance, serotonin is really the happy hormone, and dopamine is that one that gives you that high and then a drop, a quick drop. Hence, there can be mood swings during menopause. And so it is important as a woman for you to understand your body's function during the menopausal stages that your body will go through. And for those of you who relate to women, as I shared in the previous feature about menstruation, similarly, take some time to be gentle, extra gentle with women as they go through the menopausal stage. As we talk about anxiety and depression, studies have shown that women are at a higher risk of having mental health issues, especially during menopause. Women are at a higher risk of having history of mental health issues than men. So it is important, men, that you be very gentle around women, especially in the menopausal stages of their lives. We always hear women say they're hot, older women say they're hot, and they have night sweats and they can't sleep. So this is what is called hot flashes. And yes, insomnia does affect the mental well-being of individuals. And so if you're not able to sleep, get adequate sleep, that can definitely affect your mind and affect your thinking. And yes, there are cognitive changes, as we talked about, memory loss, possibly memory loss, and issues concentrating. And like I said, it sounds like it is similar to those symptoms of pregnancy. Here are some ways that a woman could manage her mental health during menopause. So, your doctor may want to discuss with you hormone replacement therapy, which is HRT. And during this discussion, to alleviate the symptoms of menopause, women should discuss with their gynecologists or their doctors the risks and possible benefits of using hormone replacement. Also, it is important to consider lifestyle changes. Some lifestyle changes that you could incorporate is regular exercise. So yes, you may want to go for a walk, do walking or swimming. That may be an option. And these regular exercises can help you to reduce your stress level. Also, consider having a balanced diet, one that is focused on having whole foods, such as real food, not the processed foods, and also getting foods with omega-3s and also vitamin D. Also, you should consider stress management. So, deep breathing and journaling are two great ways that you could manage your stress level. Also, if you do meditation, that could be an option. One of the greatest ways you could manage your mental health and mind your mind is to connect with friends and family and have a support group. So your support network is very important. And also you could consider therapy or counseling. Yes, now would be a great time to reach out and talk with a professional about some of these hormonal changes in your body. So you may be saying, Tanisha, what are some natural ways that I could treat menopause? Here are some herbal supplements that you may consider trying. So there's the black cohosh, and this helps to alleviate hot flashes and mood swings. There's also red clover, which has isoflavones, which helps to balance estrogen. There's also ginseng that can help to improve energy and vitality. You can also use wild yam. And wild yam, the root of wild yam, is known to treat hormonal issues such as PMS and also menopause. This can help to balance the hormones. There's also sage. Sage is a great herb that is used to alleviate hot flashes and night sweats. And there's also peppermint, the favorite peppermint. Peppermint gives great support to digestive health and also helps in relaxation. And for more, you could consult with your doctor or your gynecologist and see what other treatments are available. So yes, it is important that we mind our mind around women who are going through menopause. It is also important that if you are a woman, that you be gentle with yourself if you are going through menopause. As we wrap up Monday Medz Health Nuggets today, I am reminded of the word from the wise man Solomon that says, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." Let us take time today to use soft words to each other, understanding that we are all going through something. Look at life this way, that we are all fighting a battle in this life. Some may be visible and some are invisible battles. So let us take the time to be gentle with each other and more so to be gentle with ourselves. Have a peaceful day, everyone, and God be with you. See you soon.